All right. So today what I've done is I'm going to take the whole from I would feel well. Can you see me now? I think my connection is going out because today I'm doing this from my balcony. So quickly, if I just want to say hi to everybody. All right. There is some problem. Just give me a moment. Okay. Hi, Noshina. Can you guys hear me? You can, right? Okay. So today we were going to do the nude look, which most people want to do and some also achieve. But most of us don't know when to stop using products when we are going for a nude look makeup is what it's called. So I'm going to show you some simple tricks. So what I've done today, if you can see my eyebrows, if you remember 3-4 days ago, I had posted something on the group about this product that was sent to me by In Color. And it has these fabulous 2 shades of gel liner, these 2 chotu brushes, and there's a shade of brown in it, and there's a shade of black. And I'm really impressed with these guys because they have actually come up with a good product at a good price range. So I have used the gel brown today to do my eyebrows. You guys can see it properly. Can you see me properly? I can't hear anything.
Yes.
Bhumi, Noshina, somebody just tell me if you can see me. And I know I kept jumping times and there are not many people.
We can. Only thing is, we were keeping the mic off because of that frequency sound. That's all.
The sound is still there, right?
No, it's not there. So till it was there, we switched off our mics. That was the only reason we didn't
All
realize
right.
that we're saying.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But can you see me clearly? Because
Very
I'm
clearly, very
I'm
clearly.
doing this in a
Yeah.
different place today. Normally
Yeah.
I do
Only
it.
thing is, your right hand side is highly lit, and your left hand side is in the shadow, but we can see the full face. That's it. Yeah. We can see. We can see. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay. If I move probably like this, you might be able to see better. Is this okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also it is looking highly lit because I have used Becca today. So normally what I do is we end up wasting a lot of time doing my base. So what I did was today I did my base first. So I used this shimmering skin perfector from Becca. It's a really nice illuminator to use before, after your primer and before your foundation. So what I did was simply I have used Benefit Pore Correcting Primer, which I have been asking a lot of people to use, especially if you have open pores on your skin. Using this product is a good option because it is a really good product. So I have used that today, and I have used Huda foundation in the shade of Amarathi, because that is the shade I normally use for my skin tone. But of course you should go, but I think with most Indian skin tones, even though I don't have yellow undertones, I have kind of used Amarathi because it gives you a good finish, especially when you're trying to do the nude look. So I should have done it in where I do it normally only. I don't know why I tried to do this whole thing of doing it outside, because the weather was so nice. I didn't want to do it in my room. Normally I do it with, you know, the AC on and this and that. But today I just thought I'll do it outside because it's nice. It was raining and it was, anyway. So yeah, so to save time, what I did was I already did my base, and I did my eyebrows, and I used this product In Color Gel Liner and Smudger today. And you can see the eyebrows are really nice and defined. And normally I use Benefit, and everybody kept asking me about why Benefit is so expensive. But this is a good product. It's for $2.99. It's available on Nykaa, and I was very happy with it. So that's why I have used it today, and I'm going to use it for my nude look as well. So we will start. I have already used the concealer on my eyes. What I'm going to do now is just go ahead and put some powder on it so that my creases don't form on my eyelid. So when I'm doing my, so this is an important part, because what happens is when you put a concealer, your eyes become highly moisturized, and there's a lot of, and concealer by itself is not a, it's a wet product. So you need something dry to put on it, because when you're trying to blend colors on your eyeshadow, today we are doing a nude look, so we won't be blending too many colors. We're just going to work with browns. But when you are, it's a good idea to always use setting powder. What I normally do is I use the lightest shade. This is the Too Faced color chocolate palette, but you can use any color. You can use any shade which is lightest on your palette, and just use that as a setting powder, because that's what I normally do. Also, when you use color which are available on your palette, what happens is that it also has a natural shimmer to it, and I like that. So what I'm going to do as usual, I'm going to do my eyes first. Again, I am using the In Color Gel Liner. Navya. All right. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to make this small line here. If you guys can see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to smudge the color in towards my eyes. I'm using a dark brown. I'm not using.
Yeah, I'm giving too much of importance to the envelope. But the other part is my house. My mother feeling support, like my brother is not there. So that is actually taking a lot of trouble on more than me, my wife.
Guys, can you please like switch off your. Yeah. Using a brown eyeshadow to smudge that whole thing inside. After I have made the line. And then you use a crease. I'm using a crease cutting blender, blending brush, and just blending the whole black color, brown color in. I've used a brown shade of eyeliner pencil as well, since we're doing nude. You guys can see what I'm doing, right? Just going to take some brown and keep blending it in. And since it is a nude look, I want to use the brown color also on my crease line. So I'm going to just
क्या हो उसको बंद कर दिया कूल था
or I can't find my blending brush. Anyway, I'll use another brush. So as you can see, what I've done is I've made a good line with the gel kajal. And then I have made like a brown and black blended look.
चल बाबू
I'm using this line just because I want to kind of define till where I'm going to blend it still, because I don't want any defined lines on this look. So I'm going to blend the kajal as well, because like I said, I don't want any defined lines. So you can see what I'm doing. I'm just putting brown on my crease line. I shouldn't have moved this whole class here. Okay, so that's what I've done. I've created a little small, smoky brown kind of look on my eyelid. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a lighter shade on the inside, on the inner corner of my eyes, because I want it to kind of brighten up. So I'm going to use a peach on the inside. I'm not going to do any cut creasing today on this one. I'll do the cut crease. No, close the door because that sound is coming. Or put the laptop in the room. Put the laptop in the room.
कोई नहीं मानेगा चलो बाबू चलो देखो 2 पॉइंट का वर्ड मिल रहा है 7 अल्फाबेट सा इतना बड़ा बोर्ड खुला है
Guys, I'm going to just mute everyone because a lot of people have their mics on. So as you can see, I have put a lighter shade of peach, this shade. The shade is called Demure by Huda Beauty. And I have put a lot of it on my almost 3/4 of my eyelid because I don't want a dark blackish color. The nude look has to be very light and subtle. So I'm using more of Demure even towards the end because I'm not cutting the crease and I'm not using a concealer here. So I'm doing this look, and right after this, what we will do is, if we have time, we're gonna transform this look. So right now, what I'm doing is a matte nude look, and then what we will do is we will transform this look into a. Navya, can you please take the laptop inside the room, please? Okay. What I'm gonna do is transform this into a nice dewy, shimmery nude look. So right now what we're doing is we're doing a matte look and we will convert this into a shimmering look. So this eye is this light smoky, not very defined brown, but very light. The crease line is nicely defined with the darker brown, and we have a nice peach shade on the inside, and that is what we want when we are doing a nude look. So we are not going to use too many colors. I'm going to do quickly my left eye as well. So don't take too much product as usual. I always keep telling everyone. Don't take too much product and don't blend. Don't put too many dark shades on your eyes. Take very little and keep blending it in, because that kind of goes a long way. Take little product, blend it in, take some more, blend it in. So here I'm using in this eye a different color palette. Earlier I was using Urban Decay and now I'm using Huda Beauty Brown to just show you the difference, a different shade of brown in this eye. So when you do eyeshadow, blending is something that is most important. And if you don't blend it well, then it's going to look very shabby and very out of place. So this is a much simpler thing that I've done. I've not used too many colors. I've used just a darker brown shade on the outside and on the crease, and putting like a, again, similar shade of Demure on the entire lid. And we have like a brown outline, which will kind of complete the nude look. Again, in this, we are not going to do anything dramatic on with the eyeliner as well. We'll do something very basic. Now, another thing, when people use eyeshadow and, you know, blend it on the outside, what happens sometimes is it goes out of place. A simple thing to do for that is, once you're done doing this, you use a napkin and you can just wipe it out with micellar water or even regular water and just straighten out your crease. What another option that you can also do is always use a tape while you're doing your blending, because then the eyes will stay, the wing will stay on the wing, and it will not keep moving here and there. And when you remove the tape, you will get a straight wing. I don't use tape because I kind of like this whole slightly smudged look. So I'm going to stay with it and not try and move around with it too much, because this is what I like. So what we're going to do is, now I'm going to use an eyeliner. Again, nothing fancy. A very small wing. So you make a small wing and then you just fill it in. And then I'm going to go really close to my upper lash line and connect the two. Can you see that? It's a really small wing and very close to my upper lash line. I'm going to just go connect. When I do it on this side, you'll be able to see it better. If you have too many creases on your eyelid, a good idea is to hold it up somewhere and then work with your eyeliner. Basic idea is to not have too many creases on your line, which is why after we use the concealer, we have used the setting powder, because Guys, if you have questions, feel free to unmute yourself and ask me. But please don't unmute yourself to create noise. Okay, so I have done a very slight wing, very small wing, nothing very fancy, because we are going for a very simple nude look, which you can probably do in the day as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little deeper shade of brown and go under my eyes so that it gives my eyes a little bit of depth. I'm not like we always do in the other classes. I'm not going to connect it with my eyeliner anywhere because we've done a very simple eyeliner and I don't intend to mess too much with it. If you can see the difference between this and this color has suddenly given a lot of depth to my eyes.
So Lunika, no kohl pencil over here, right? No kajal pencil on the waterline in this look.
We will use a kohl pencil here.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
this is,
because
apart from that, you are putting a brown shadow underneath the.
yes. Because see, it suddenly gives a little bit of depth to your eyes. When you don't do that, your face will look kind of clean. But this, I feel, just adds a lot of depth when you are trying to do a nude look. A little bit of brown here and there goes really well. So you can also, what you can do is you can use a brown kajal pencil, a gel liner or something, but I'm just going ahead and using black because that suits me the most. Once I'm transforming this look into an evening glam look, I will also show you what glitters and stuff to use on the eyelid and under the eyelid. I hope we don't run out of time. Okay, so I have done this. I have done a very slight, a little blackish brown here and brown and peach here and very slight wing. And what I've done is I've used a little bit of brown eyeshadow under my eyes to give it some depth. And then I have used a kohl pencil. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my mascara. Good idea always before to use your mascara is to heat your eyelash curler a little bit and heat it up with your what do you call it, your blow dryer. Curl it a little, heat it, curl it, because once you heat it and curl it with your blow dryer, heat it means don't directly apply like solid heat to it, don't like put it under a candle or anything. I don't have my blow dryer right now over here because I'm sitting outside. But always do that. Use a blow dryer and then curl your eyelashes and then put your mascara. It will make a world of difference in how your mascara will look, how your eyelashes will look. So normally I use Benefit, but today I'm using Gosh. Again, like I said, every time I say this, use your mascara in this, go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, up. Because that will give you neat lashes which are separated. Otherwise, you will just end up getting lumps of mascara on your eyelash. This particular mascara I just love, but it's not available in India. You get it in Dubai. So if anybody is going to Dubai, remember to get Gosh mascara because it's not very expensive, but it is a fabulous product. Like Benefit, etc., are very expensive. In that price, you will get 4 Gosh mascaras, but and it is a fabulous product. You will totally be in love with it once you start using it because it really gives a lot of volume to your lashes. Another thing to remember is you should, if you want more volume, or use your mascara in layers. So once you've used it and it dries, in the end, you can use another coat of mascara on your eyes, and that'll be a good layering. And with layering, you always get a better effect than if you use just a lot of product at one go. So since I've already used my base, what I'm going to do now is use the concealer. I'm using Tarte again in the shade of medium. Like I always say, use your concealer above your foundation. A lot of people I know are habituated in using a concealer before, but using it after will just save you product. That's it. You end up using lesser concealer if you use it after. Also conceal with whatever areas you think are your trouble areas. Other people who had asked me who have open pores, I have given a suggestion of pore correcting primers and different products that you can use. So also remember, when you're doing a nude look, you need your face to be extremely clean. So you don't want to have like shimmer and glitter and all that on your face when you're doing like a nude look. You want it to be clean and nice and classy. So avoid using too many colors on your face. Avoid using colorful, you know, kajal pencils. Avoid using too much color, basically. Those who don't have too many blending brushes, every time I say this, feel free to use your fingers. But concealer, always dab, 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 and make sure your product is going on your skin and not on your fingers. Always dab it with your fingers like this. Tell me, if I leave my phone like this, is it better? Does this look better, or is this okay?
Yeah, the first thing that you did.
This is okay, this is better?
Yeah, yeah. Because we can see both the sides of your.
Okay, so I'm just gonna shift it here, wait. I don't know why I came out. Every time I do the class in my room, and it's so much easier and the lighting is set. And I just have to do these stupid things. 1 second. Hang on. Okay, I'll waste too much time like this. Yeah, is this okay? Ah. Is this better? Yeah, okay, this is better. So you saw what I did. First we used brown here. Then we used a darker shade of brown on the outside. We are running out of time. We have only 10 minutes left. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the loose powder, because like I said, we want a kind of matte look on my face. So I'm going to use the loose powder throughout my face so that it looks nice. And so always dust off excess product. And I'm not using a baking powder today, like I do every time. I'm just using the La Mercier powder. This is an award-winning translucent powder. I just love this product because right now you might not be able to see what I'm doing and how it's looking. But I'll send you pictures, you will be able to understand how amazing the finish of this product is. It is a very nice translucent powder, and it really kind of sets your entire face in place. And you don't have to keep using the baking powder if you don't have it. But this translucent powder is a really good product to have. Also, I like to use it with a blending brush because I like blending my translucent powder as well. So now what I'm okay, people are fighting. Okay, so now what I'm going to use is I'm going to use the Guerlain Terracotta again, because this has become one of my favorite products, to kind of contour my face. We have only 10 minutes left somehow. I don't know how. So if you can see the difference between the right and the left of my face, right? The part that I've contoured looks nice and thin, and the where I haven't has trouble areas. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side as well. I don't know if all of you who are attending today had attended the contouring workshop as well, because that went really well. And everybody kind of learned how to perfectly contour their face and their chin. Again, be very careful with products when you're using it.
Do you need this?
Yeah, no. So like I said, even when you're contouring, blending is important. So blend it well, whatever product you're using. I'm so sorry that today we had so many changes. So many people had asked for the 3:30 class and I just couldn't. But anyway, you can see the difference between my chin line here, and now my entire face is looking nice and contoured. What we are going to do, since we are using browns today and we're doing a nude look, I am not going to use a peach. Instead, I am using the Jerry G brown color blush for my face. This is the Bashful Glowing Duo by Jerry G. I love this product. And as you can see, it's a kind of brown color blush on. It's not even brown, it's kind of apricot. And I really like this shade. If you will be able to see it. It has a little bit of bronzing in it. If you have a bronzer, go ahead and use it, because a bronzing agent color is a good product to use when you're kind of doing the nude makeup. Basically, when you say nude, it's all about using different shades of brown. I know everybody doesn't have a bronzer. That is why I don't insist on too many products when we're doing the class, because these are some basic products that probably you can have and you can buy, and it's easy, it's affordable, and you can achieve these looks easily with it. So I think this much is enough for the face. And again, I'm using Fenty Uncuffed. This is one of my favorite shades for the nude look. So I had put a moisturizer on my lips earlier. There, as you can see, it is a fabulous shade and I just love it. And this is the kind of nude look that I like when you're doing like a day makeup and you don't have to do too many, nothing too fancy. If you're going for a meeting and you want to do a nude look, this is the look where you should stop. And after using Fenty Uncuffed, what I want to do is I'm going to use there another shade of, what happened, Babu? Okay, I'm using Charlotte Very Victoria. I love this shade. And this is a good look that you can create for your nude look. Last but not the least, I'm going to use my highlighter. I have the NARS Orgasm highlighter palette. This is a very, very in-demand palette and you don't really get it. So if you can manage to get your hands on it, do get this highlighter because it is just fabulous. I'm going to use it on my brow bone. And I'm going to use a lighter shade on my cheeks. Even the O2 1-2 product that I showed you yesterday was really good. And it's not very expensive also, that product. So you can easily get it on Nykaa. There, I have done this. And this is the nude look that you can probably do it at your workplace. You can even sometimes, if you probably add a little bit of shimmer to your lips. Honestly, I wanted to show you the transformation from this to your eyes also, the glittering eyes, and I would have shown you how to do your lashes. There. As soon as you add some glitter or shimmer on your on your lips, your look kind of becomes a little more glamorous. I don't think we have time because this might just go off any minute. So what I'm going to just quickly say is that there was a thing that I wanted to show you with the eyes, how to change this whole matte look into a nice shimmering look, exactly the same that I had sent a picture of earlier. But I'm going to do it anyway. And if just in case it goes off, I might post a picture of it on the group. So what I try to do is, whenever if I'm going somewhere in the day, 1 + 60 left. So I'm going to use one of these, the Huda Beauty palette of rose gold. And I'm going to go right in here. And deposit the shimmer right on my eyes. So you don't need to cut your crease or any crease line or anything. You can directly, there, if you can see the difference, and then we'll have to redo the liner, but that is all worth it because once we've deposited a nice shimmer on the eyelid, again, we will blend out the outside browns. I will show you how to do that.